Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Just a sick world we live in. Sick people.
Oh, these cookies.
I gotta get the recipe from Les.
Put that cookie down! Now!
First we'll make snow angels for 2 hours, and then we'll go ice skating, and then we'll eat a whole roll of Toll House cookie dough as fast as we can, and then, to finish, we'll snuggle.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Hangout Culture Podcast. We're so happy to have you here. Merry Christmas. This is a spectacular Christmas special for you guys. Happy to have you.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Yes, we will actually be posting this on Christmas Eve, so we hope everyone is out enjoying a bunch of time with their family, maybe exchanging gifts amongst family members and such. So, yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I'm super pumped for this holiday special. I'm James. To my left is David. Over there on the ones and twos, threes and fours, we got Floor Tom doing the producing thing.
Floor Tom. Love it.
All right. So, we're going to talk a lot about Christmas this episode. Got a lot of cool things to talk about. And before we do that, it was my turn to get the drinks for the Hangout. And you'll see that they're all wrapped and numbered. When I was growing up, with Christmas in my family, I have two sisters, an older and a younger sister. And from the time I can remember, my parents would always number the gifts.
Really?
1, 2, 3. My mom had a list of what each number was, corresponding to the present.
Okay.
And so I'd be like, "Can I open 5?" And she's like, "No, open. Do you still have 4 or 3?" And
that's so funny.
Yeah,
I've never heard of that.
Order all planned out. So I kind of have the same thing. These are beers for David and Tom that I bought. With my holiday spirit and my kind heart, I tried to find the beer that they would like the best, or that would be pretty funny.
Well, I like that.
And for each time, when you guys are done, let me know and you can open your second beer. You both have 3 beers.
Okay. All right. So did you order them
Yes, they're
purposefully
ordered.
then?
They're ordered purposefully.
Okay. All right.
So David, this is number 1 for you. And Tom,
Well, thank you.
this is number 1 for you.
I can't say that I've ever received a wrapped beer before individually.
Now you have. Merry Christmas.
Yes,
Merry Christmas.
Love it.
Happy holidays, whatever you celebrate. Hope you're having a good time out there, spending time with your family and friends, and drinking the beverage of your choice or someone else's choice.
Yeah, as we've said before, Christmas ales are like my favorite beer style. So like this is my favorite time of the year to be drinking good beers.
Well,
Man,
there's gonna be a couple.
wrap these.
So yours is Sweet Baby Jesus because it's Jesus' birthday. And it fit your flavor profile, your mouthfeel.
Oh yeah, this is one of my go-tos, the Sweet Baby Jesus.
Oh, so you've had this before?
Oh,
okay.
Oh yeah, I have. It's
All
a
right.
great choice. So I'm gonna enjoy drinking this. The chocolate peanut butter porter.
Yeah, so it's
by
dark
Dew
and
Claw.
chocolatey. Yeah, I thought you would like that.
Oh yes, they do a
so
great
you
job.
can finish it all and do the next one, or whenever you're ready for the next one, just let me know. So what did you get, Tom?
I got, is that teak? TK?
It looks like it, but read the ingredients. It was I thought it was very fruity.
Oh yeah, it's an Urban Artifacts, tropical American fruit tart with pink guava, pineapple, and key lime.
Yeah.
You are gonna like that.
Yeah.
Urban Artifact does a great job with sours, and I think they do a great job with peach as well. I don't think that I've had that one. I usually stay away from Urban Artifact because I'm not a sour guy myself, but they are very well known for making great sour beers.
There's a couple I get on a regular basis. I've never seen this one though, so I am excited to try it, and I think you matched our beer choices very well.
Hell yeah. I'm good so far.
Well done.
So
Round-
everyone's
round
happy.
one's good.
Yeah.
All the children are happy.
Round
one is
Okay,
good.
good. I can check those number 1s off the list.
Love it.
I got it where you can get very exotic beer. So I made sure I had a good option to choose from. I'm just gonna be drinking. Shouts out to Surfside strawberry lemonade and vodka. I'm gonna be drinking that and lemon shandy and whatever else we got in the fridge.
Oh, Thirsty Dog.
Yeah, Thirsty Dog.
Yeah, Thirsty Dog's great. They have at least my favorite in the Akron area Christmas sales this time of year. I got to make my way in there to get one on draft. Alex and I haven't made or had a chance to really go in yet this year, but
You haven't made a beer this year?
Just to go into Thirsty Dog to get their Christmas ale on tap.
But have you made a beer this year?
We have not made a beer for the holiday season.
Okay.
No, we wanted to, and then time just kind of got away from us. Unfortunately, for those who don't know, whenever we're brewing beer, it's like an all-day event. And we have not tried to brew beer with our dog in fear that things would get very messy or potentially dangerous. So we are dealing with like boiling water for multiple hours. So we haven't, but we really want to. So we kind of vowed it's going to be one of our New Year's resolutions. We want to brew at least one beer per season to kind of get back into the swing of things. So.
Nice. Well, let's hope you do.
I had so much fun when you had your tasting.
Exactly. We all benefit from it.
Yeah, because there was what? You had 6 maybe, and there was a bunch of us
I think we
over.
filled a whole flight. I just had a bunch of like friends close by, like an old boss, Michaela, was there, and some people with some different palettes to give some feedback. And I think, we ended up having 6 full. We had a kegerator that was spewing out 2 different beers, and then a U-keg that's like I wanted to bring it, and I very well still may in the future. It's a growler, so it's 64 ounces. And actually, I lied. Mine is a full gallon because we want to brew in it, so it's 128 ounces. And it has a little CO2 cartridge in it to where you can pour draft beer out of it. It's insulated, stays cool for hours. It's like meant for taking it out to a party or something. You can have a gallon of beer with you. So we have that, or had that as well. And it was a good time. It was a very good time. At that time, I think it was a bunch of pumpkin beer.
I was going to ask what beer was it?
Yeah, it was in the fall a couple years ago now.
Yeah, because I'm not usually a fan of the dark or the pumpkin, and I think it might have been because it was towards the end of my drinking that they tasted better, or that they were just that much better.
Yeah, and I think that was actually the first time that I was getting a bunch of different feedback from my 2% beer, which is my take on like an Andes Mint. I want to make a chocolate stout with a like spearmint on it, so it tastes like an Andes Mint, and that got some good feedback. So
it does sound kind of good. I'm not a big fan of mint sometimes, but I do like Andes mints. Like mint ice cream sucks. I will not touch it.
It's like mint chocolate chip. You're not a fan?
No.
Really?
Yeah, I get shivers.
Mint
Gross.
chocolate chips in my top
Disgusting.
3.
Yeah. No. Okay.
That was always my stepsister. That was her favorite ice cream. They called it Green Monster, and we always had some in the fridge.
Nice.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
yeah,
Do you want to talk
moving
about
on.
the cookies?
Yeah. So one thing you do during Christmas is you have a cookie exchange.
This looks so good.
So we decided between the 3 of us that we would have a cookie exchange. We can kind of go through, say which one each of us made, and also my family. Oh, whoops. My family actually had.
We'll just do a picture. I'm gonna do a picture now, and I'll post it on it'll be edited.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Let's
break the fourth wall here.
God, I feel like I'm at a wedding taking pictures of the wedding dinner.
All right, we'll post this picture so you guys can see the cookies.
Yeah.
They all look delicious.
Yeah, and then my parents actually over the weekend did their cookie baking, so I brought a couple of those, and we each have one from that round.
Yeah, because our family does a big cookie bake-off.
All the sisters
cookie exchange.
make cookies, and
all the
multiple
aunts.
of each. You know, I'm used, or I only made one type of cookie to bring my mom and dad. I want to say they had like 6 different types of cookies they make, and each one of our aunts would bring like an equal amount of different. So growing up, our cookie platter was just the biggest variety of cookies.
Yeah, there would be like a cookie platter this tall at our grandma's house, just full of cookies that everyone made. But
and they'd be gone by the end of the night.
Yeah,
we'd make our way through.
So what'd you make for us, David?
I went with the classic move with cutouts.
I love the J on mine.
Yeah, I got stockings, so I did a DJ and a T for Tom, and then some snowmen, since we were talking about them last episode. And then I guess I did a star for James and I'm not sure. I think I did a candy cane for
these are
Tom.
really good.
So, yeah, those are
delicious, man.
Oh, thank you.
The icing's not too sweet. You know what I mean? Sometimes it can be too sweet. I love it.
Okay,
and
that's awesome.
The little texture with the sugar on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love it.
Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Brings me back. Nostalgic.
That was my goal. Like the cutouts to me are like the very nostalgic Christmas cookie.
Yeah.
So
I'll show the snowman too. So look up the origins of snowmen. It'll blow your mind. Okay. So I made these cookies that always remind me of childhood. They were always at grandma's house on Thanksgiving. They're called Spritz cookies. I basically asked my mom for the origins of this. So I was like, what's the easiest Christmas cookie to make? And she's like, Spritz cookie. And she showed me a picture of them. I'm like, oh, I love those cookies. I remember those cookies. Very fond of them. So I actually made them today. Me and my fiance, she helped me. And we actually used the cutouts and the utensils. So this is what a Spritz cookie looks like. So we actually used the cutouts and utensils that my grandma, that me and David share on our mom's side, she used when she made these cookies.
Like the tube thing.
Yeah,
that
you actually
has the tip on it.
Yeah,
that like, oh,
it has the
cool.
tip with the shape of the cutout, and then you just crank the top, and then it puts the dough down into the shape. And so she actually used that to make these. So I thought it was really, really cool because the one
I'm gonna dive in here.
Yeah. When I think of Christmas, the very first thing I think of is our grandma and grandpa's house on our mom's side. I'll get into that a little bit later, but pretty good. I think we did all right. Jessica helped me a lot.
I love the my favorite type of cookie is like the moist cookie, like a cookie that is maybe not even necessarily fresh because
It
sometimes
is fresh.
they
It was just
still-
made a couple hours ago.
Yeah, some cookies though maintain that like moist,
right,
fresh
yeah.
feeling for longer. That has that perfect. Well
Thank
done,
you.
well done. I enjoy
Appreciate it. With the classic decorating on it.
Yeah, I'm going in for a second. Tom, what do you think of these so far?
It's like growing up, you know.
Yeah.
And I think, like you guys, my family, you know, on all sides, made tons of cookies. There was so much, and everybody had their favorites, and those recipes have been passed down. My sisters, they're huge into baking, and they're always making these cookies, and it reminds me of my childhood. I love it.
That's nice.
Nice. So, what did you bring for us to try?
So, we made, for my first time, I made snickerdoodles.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh,
Looks delicious.
first time.
Yeah, I've always made chocolate chip cookies because as a kid, that's what I made with my dad.
Sure, that's what you leave out for Santa. Some chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, sure. You like, So, I told Hudson that if they were bad, I was going to blame him. And he said, that's okay.
No, he nailed it.
Don't
But-
worry, Hudson. These
Shouts
are
out to
good.
Hudson.
Yeah, I think
Baking prodigy.
so. It was exciting because we made these together, and I took some pictures. And he's getting at that age where he just loves to help out and cook. So we made these, and then the day before was the day we made my grandma's Christmas candy.
Oh, yeah.
So we
What's
had
this called again?
It's just the recipes for hard candy.
Yeah, the hard
So
candies.
I know
we're
they
talking
call
about
it the Christmas crack.
in the last episode.
Yeah, crack candy.
Yeah.
This is what my family calls it, but I mean, it goes by
so
all
many
kinds
treats.
of different names.
Yep.
That's
So-
awesome. Did you trick us with any of the colors without giving anything away? I know we
No.
talked about it the other
Yeah.
episode.
There might
Is
be.
purple going to be purple?
I think they're pretty
purple
on
grape.
brand. We had some miscues that day, so we ended up getting there to my mom's a little bit late, so she'd already had some of them. So we were able to help finish before the snowstorm. And so she'll be over to help. We're going to make some more of these cookies since they turned out so well.
Holy shit. You have resealable bags?
Yeah, with
Man,
little
stepping
Highland.
it up,
Highland
Tom.
cow-
These bags are like next level quality. Love it, Tom.
But I can't even pretend to take credit for any of it. I just put them in the bag.
Oh, you chew yours?
I chew everything.
Oh no!
I usually do
badass.
too soon anyway.
These are the
yeah.
best because you can like suck on them.
Oh, I was going to suck on them later.
Okay.
I'm going to suck on them later. Don't you worry. Thank you, Tom. I'm looking forward to these. I'm trying to figure out the yellow flavor. It's like pineapple or mango.
So I almost thought it was supposed to be peach, if I remember.
Oh,
what
yeah, you know
said.
what? Yeah,
Yeah.
no, peach. Nailed it. You just need to implant that word in my head. It's like, now I taste peach. You're right.
I grabbed
Ooh,
the
I'm
yellow
excited
one as
about
well,
these.
and that's what I'm tasting.
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. I just have a bad palate, I think.
All right.
All right, well, yeah, everything tastes amazing.
Did you guys
That was a lot of
want
fun.
to try one from my family?
Yeah,
my
yeah,
mother.
I will. Yes.
So James has a chocolate crinkle, a ton of cocoa, and powdered sugar on top. I have one of my favorite. This is my favorite Christmas cookie is a peanut butter blossom. It reigns superior to all cookies for me.
Yeah.
And
It's
then
a classic.
Tom, Went with a apricot. I forget what the name of the cookie is, but it has like an apricot jam in it. James, when we were younger, they used to make them, but it was like rolled up with apricot.
Yeah, in a roll. They just like kind of.
That's like their take on it. It's just got like the apricot filling
It
to
almost
it.
looked like a little crescent roll.
It looks nicer. It looks nicer like that.
It's a little more fun. I think there's like a tree cut out in the center.
Yeah. Well, everything is really good. I'm going to keep eating this throughout. All right, so that was our little cookie exchange for Christmas. Happy holidays, everyone. We'll just do our, weekly update. Catch up, It's been a week.
Yeah. It's been a whole week. We're actually shooting on the same day that our last episode aired, which is super fun. Getting at it, being proactive, shooting a week in advance. But I guess, I can go with my update real quick.
Yeah.
Overall, still just working on finishing the wedding season. Also, today just posted our second to last wedding highlight video with Taylor and Nathan. Shout out to Taylor and Nathan if you guys want to go check that out. Beautiful day. Yeah, congratulations.
Awesome wedding.
And then kind of working my way through editing podcasts, working things through with the hangout culture as a whole. And then today decided to post a reel on Instagram, a short on YouTube, and then also a TikTok. And James had a apparently very controversial
I'm sorry.
take on Joe Rogan and got our account on TikTok permanently banned.
Yeah, I don't think it was my take on Joe Rogan so much as the fact that I said ivermectin and COVID in the same sentence.
Yeah.
Not even taking a stance on it, really. Just kind of.
No, you didn't say
parroting.
good, bad, nothing. You reported it like a factual thing.
Yeah.
And it then, it's gotten a lot of buzz on Instagram, on YouTube. It's got, I think, less than 5 views. And then TikTok, it ended up banning the entire account. So I apologize for anyone that was following us on TikTok and we're enjoying some of these reels. We're going to talk and figure out the hangout culture at the very least will make its way onto TikTok.
Instagram. We already have Instagram.
Yeah, and they actually are live on Instagram. So if you want, you can go follow. If you don't mind going and following Hangout.
Are we gonna play what? Dude, it already has 3,400.
We could play. It's ours. That's something we won't get copywritten for.
You can play it if you want.
We can,
I don't think it's very controversial, but
yeah, let's play it.
Let's play us reacting to us.
Mute it.
It's muted
On the bottom right. No, you were so close. It's on the bottom right.
Yeah. And then there's COVID, where he was right more often than he was wrong, in my opinion. And then especially when CNN and news organizations would try to smear him by putting a yellow filter over him and saying ivermectin is a horse dewormer when it's obviously one of the safest drugs you can take and blah 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 blah. So there was that, and I was like, okay. So all I want to say, let me just defend myself really quick. Ivermectin is approved by the FDA, just like any other drug is. I didn't say anything that was false or wrong. They were reporting, they did put that filter over the video of Joe, and they were saying ivermectin. Anytime they said it, they would compare it to the horse dewormer, and that's. I'm just trying to, find the objectivity here, and just say what I at least what I went through, what I saw, in good faith.
Well, our biggest thing is that we were trying to talk objectively about someone that we both have spent a lot of time listening to and consuming their content for years now. And I just thought it was really that we're going to have the whole TikTok banned because of that video ultimately. And I don't know. That was
TikTok is owned by China, right?
Not anymore. No.
Oh, it's not? Oh,
no. The ownership changed. Oh man,
really?
This is where I need Tom on a microphone. He's doing his producer thing right now because I forget exactly. It's a headline. There's a new owner. Tom might be able to bring it up for us, and I believe is it American owned now, Tom? No. And I really just wanted to bring it up as more of a what the hell kind of thing. And
no, you're right.
I apologize.
Something we should talk about.
We had hundreds of followers on TikTok, so if they are listening to any of this or caught any of our reels beforehand, sorry, I guess all of it's gone.
Okay.
But there will be something moving forward. All right.
So now there isn't one single, quote, new owner, but a consortium led by American tech giants Larry Ellison, investment firm Silver Lake, MGX, Abu Dhabi. So it sounds like, a
And
bunch of
ByteDance too.
other investors, Rupert Murdoch. Yeah. So, okay.
Yeah.
Sure,
So-
I guess.
Yeah, just
Those
just
are
an unfortunate, like, that is a part of my update because it was big enough and affected me enough. I feel like I had to bring up. Unfortunately,
it sucks.
It happened on a Christmas special.
Yeah, that's true.
But that is the only, at least on my end, negative thing that I'm going to be bringing up this podcast. Just an unfortunate thing. Hopefully, we can get things started with the hangout culture on TikTok and have our presence be known there again.
Oh, and I didn't also remind anyone to, if you like this podcast, the best way to support would be liking
Yes.
and subscribing to Inman Productions YouTube channel, which is the channel you're watching this on.
Yeah.
And leaving a comment.
Our YouTube is the best way to help us grow. And also, like James said, leave a comment. We want to start conversations. We want to talk about people. Tell us what some of your Christmas traditions are. I know we're going to rattle off a couple of ours. And like similar to you saying that your parents or mom used to number your presents, I've actually never heard of that.
I love
never thought
learning
of that,
about Christmas traditions. So if you want to comment below some unique tradition
Yeah.
that you do, I would eat it up. I love it.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
all right. So besides the fact that sorry, what I said got us banned on TikTok. Is there anything else fun?
No, not. I guess I mean, I went over to my parents' house and watched the Browns game as well as help make some
God.
cookies. So,
Are you guys happy with yourselves?
well,
Are you happy with
I'm
yourselves?
very not happy
Telling
with
me to
myself.
watch the Browns and after that bullshit game.
It was definitely a bullshit game.
I don't remember telling you to watch it.
Oh no, we can we can cut back, rewind. Anyway, they were saying that Shador Sanders is amazing and he's amazing with offense, and they said our defense was amazing.
Ivermectin and Shador Sanders are two of the biggest buzzwords on the internet.
Now YouTube is gonna kick us off.
There we go.
No, it was a miserable game to watch, and I
was.
wasted all Sunday watch. Not wasted. I got to
It
spend time
wasn't
with my
the best
parents.
game.
I love my parents. But the game was absolutely miserable.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't the best game, but I got to help be a part of a little bit of the cookie making and cookie trading within the house and cookie eating.
Speaking of which,
so, but just another slight update, football related. I have officially been kicked out of my fantasy league.
oh, just like TikTok.
I lost. I lost this week. So the Super Bowl in my family league. Luckily, my wife beat my brother. So my
the trophy
wife
still might be yours.
Yes,
you have a shot.
Yes, so she's playing my cousin in the Super Bowl, and then I'm playing Jake for third place, my brother. So that is kind of the round out of my my update.
Nice.
Yeah. How about you?
I actually got done editing. I'm actually exporting as we speak the raw photos for their last
Nice.
wedding.
Nice.
So I'm delivering that tomorrow or the next day. And then I'm officially taking a couple of days off. Not really. I'm still gonna work. So other than like really, trying to finish editing, I went out to eat with my fiance and my best friend Josh and his wife Nicole. We went to Gunzelman's Steakhouse, which is a local place in Fairview Park up here. It's actually an expansion of a very old restaurant that's in our community called Gunzelman's Tavern. And it's always Gunzelman's Tavern is just amazing. It's a great restaurant. It's always packed. It was opened in 1936, and it's still there today. And there's photos of like back then. It hasn't really changed much. Anytime they update it, they're basically restoring it. And it's a really cool restaurant. And you just feel like you're a part of history when you sit there. I was thinking about it today because I knew I was going to bring it up. I'm like, okay, 1936. World War II started in 1939, to 1945.
Yeah.
There was times where people were sitting at the same table I'm sitting at in the same chairs talking about the war. You know what I mean? And it kind of like, so I thought that was really cool. Yeah, this is the steakhouse. So this is the new place. And it's about 10 minutes away from the tavern. And so the tavern's always really, really busy, and rightfully so. We've been there a couple times already. So we haven't been to the steakhouse yet because it's a new addition. And we went there, like I said, with my friend and his wife, and had a great time. Their drinks were phenomenal. Jessica, my fiance, got the painkiller, and it was delicious. I was like, oh, man.
Painkillers are some of my favorite.
It's so good.
Oh, they're so good.
And then I got a bone-in pork chop. And, dude, pork chop it's hard to make. a lot of times when I get at restaurants, although it's cooked really like perfect, it's like too salty. And so that's why a lot of recipes with bone-in pork chop have like this sweet jam over top of it, because it's really easy to like oversalt a pork chop or whatever. I was kind of nervous because this one came with like kind of a chimichurri sauce, which is kind of even more salty, I guess, if you put on a pork chop. But dude, it was phenomenal. The sear was great. The cook was perfect. I also got risotto with it, and to be honest, I can make a better risotto, so I was kind of let down about that.
So lacking on the sides, but the entree itself was
the
good.
drinks were great. We got a charcuterie board. The prices were pretty good. We're definitely gonna go back. So I give it like a 9 out of 10.
Okay,
Would
that's
go
pretty
back.
high ranking.
Yeah.
What's
Jessica,
up, Tom?
Yeah,
I was
Jessica's
gonna say not
dish was
to
good.
talk about the Browns again, but
Oh my God, this is supposed to be a happy podcast.
Remember
we're talking about the Browns. We got kicked off.
he doesn't
TikTok.
like football. Remember when we talked about
I
Joe?
don't like the Browns.
Well, remember
This year. Sorry.
Remember we were trying to teach you about Joe Thomas. And we
Oh,
talked
by the
about his
way.
meat.
Oh, yes.
They sell
thank
it
you.
there.
Thank you, Tom. You're exactly right. Thank you. I wanted to bring
Producer
that
of
up.
the year. Thank you.
Producer of the year. All right. Thank you. You're right. They get all their meats from Joe Thomas's farm, and it was all really good. My fiance got the filet medallions. Delicious over risotto. Again, I can make a better risotto.
But the meats were good.
The meats were really good. Yeah, dude.
I need to make a trip up there.
Yeah.
I've never even heard
It's
of it.
like 10 minutes
actually.
away from this super secret studio
Yes, very, very secret.
located in the North Pole.
It's not like I tag it and everything, anyways.
All right.
very
So,
cool.
yeah, I guess that's my update. Yeah, Tom.
Well, I kind of did my update when we were talking about the cookies. I mean, that was kind of the big thing we did is just the getting ready to start the hustle and bustle of Christmas with kids and finding out, we have all the kids this week or this Christmas with us. So they'll all be waking up Christmas morning with us.
Oh, wow.
So like
For the viewers, how many is that?
Four. Yeah.
4 kids, Christmas morning.
It's always 2, but some of them start elsewhere. So so getting ready, late nights, preparations. We got the elf on the shelf. So that's been busy. So when you were talking about, the numbering the gifts, that reminds me, my mom's, one of the traditions that we had that most people are kind of find interesting is that my mom would hide our gifts. So
like, this isn't Easter.
okay.
I'm just kidding. No, it's
It
fun.
still
It's
has
fun.
something to do with
That's
Jesus.
funny.
But
It does,
I've heard of
with
this,
Jesus?
though. I've heard of at least one other person growing up that
This
their
has to do with
family did
Jesus.
this.
Well,
Finding your presents?
No,
Oh.
Christmas and Easter. So,
He's just drawing the connection there, that's all.
but no, it was like, if we were in an apartment or, if depending on how things were going, it just started as a kids where we would each have our own wrapping paper and then she would hide the gifts and there might be a couple, she'd know where they are. And we kind of went on a hunt for that. And
That's cool.
it made it more fun. It wasn't running to the tree and everything is getting torn apart. It kind of delayed the whole gratification and kind of added a little bit more fun and just a cool twist on the tradition.
So when you found a gift, did you bring it back to the tree or did you open it right then and there?
We would all bring it back to
Oh, okay.
everybody and then together we would
Everyone would be opening presents in different rooms,
right,
like at the same
right.
time. It'd be chaos.
cleaning up a mess for a week.
No, that's neat. I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
so
cool.
it's
Yeah,
some-
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, it's just something to do it a little bit different. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finding presents, retrieving them, and getting them back to the. Was there a year where someone like didn't find? No, that wouldn't happen.
oh, there
right?
were some times it was difficult. There were times and she's like, I thought I wrote everything down, but yeah,
And then come June, you like find something stuffed in between the mattresses. or-
bonus Christmas.
because you always
yeah.
find an Easter egg in like June.
Right, it's
Yeah.
like a gift card or
Yep.
something.
That's
That's
funny.
funny. Yeah, no, that's
Interesting
good.
tradition. That's awesome. Yeah, we'll get into it when we talk about our Christmases.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of, I guess, where we're going. I want to talk about
Yeah.
our favorite Christmas movie because I think you can tell a lot about someone from their favorite Christmas movie. That's just me.
Okay.
That's just like a personal thing.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys have a favorite Christmas movie or not, but
I think I do.
I do. Do you?
Yeah, probably. I'd probably have to go with Elf.
All right, well, let's get into it, boys. Yeah, Elf. Okay, let me try to like psychoanalyze you from this movie. So,
Well-
Elf is. Oh, hold on, I'm psychoanalyzing you.
Okay, but I can give
Hold
you
on.
some more backstory.
No, let me channel all this. Elf is a very, very silly movie, right? About a very silly boy that longs for his father. Am I off base right now, or?
I mean, about the movie or me?
You tell me, Tom. No, I'm saying okay. It's a very silly movie. You have a great sense of humor. You're hilarious. And I think that movie fits you perfectly because it's silly, funny. It's one of the funnier like shot for shot, thing. And it's shot very like well. Like I know behind the scenes how they shot it with perspective and everything. Mm-hmm. It's a really well done film. And you like cinematography. You're a photographer. You appreciate that stuff. So between how it was shot so well and just the pure comedy of it, I think that fits you very well, Tom. That's my psychoanalyzation.
Yeah. I mean, I like that.
No, but why do you like it? Sorry.
Well, growing up, it was
There's a
always
bit.
It's a Wonderful Life, and that was so like kind of like sad and depressing, but it was a family tradition. And
Okay, so that was a family movie you watch every year?
yeah,
Okay, it's a Wonderful
and
Life.
there's the standard Rudolph and stuff like that. But I know once we saw Elf for the first time, it was all those things you talk about, and there's a great Netflix documentary about it.
Yeah.
But then impacted with watching it with the kids and now watching it with the younger kids.
You can share it with them.
And that's their favorite and they quote it and it's
Quoting,
just, we're still watching it. But I was thinking about it today, one of the most underrated ones. Have you seen Jingle All the Way?
Dude, hold on. That's spoiler alert. That's my favorite Christmas movie. Yes, that's my favorite Christmas movie.
I made a note today. I was like, I got to remember to bring this up. So
No, I was
sorry
gonna bring it up. No,
Sorry
you're
for
good.
spoiler.
That's a great. Well, what were you going to say about it?
I just think that that's one of the most underrated.
It is certainly
comedy.
underrated. Dude, look up any Christmas movie on Rotten Tomatoes. It's like 2%, 5%. I swear to God. Jingle All the Way is like the highest at I think it has 20% on Rotten Tomatoes. But I watched Deck the Halls the other day. I'm like, this is a really good movie. 3% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I'm trying to remember.
just
What
think-
is Jingle All the Way? I'm trying to remember.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. It was
Is that where
Sinbad.
they have
Is that
the doll?
Sinbad?
Yes.
Dude, Turbo Man.
Yes.
Yeah, dude. Oh, it's anyway. Like I said, it's my favorite. So, spoiler alert. Cool. Well, I love how you elevated the family tradition of it used to be a depressing Christmas movie, and now it's like the silliest Christmas movie that is like a tradition in your family.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. And, with the 5-year-old now, he's really into it. So I've listened to more Christmas music than I ever have. And, it's just the yearly kind of rotation of a lot of Christmas movies. And there's plenty of good options. Couldn't go wrong with the Santa Claus. That's another good staple.
Yeah.
But
Tim Allen is the Santa Claus.
yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful.
No, that's
David, do you
great.
have a favorite?
I was trying to rack my brain around if I could find and pinpoint one that wasn't just more or less the scapegoat, but I guess for me it's just Rudolph.
Okay.
I mean, just the classic claymation.
We just watched that last night. I just spit a whole bunch.
Abominable Snowman.
Yeah.
I don't know.
just needed
I think
a
that was
toy.
probably my favorite.
Yeah. Yeah. The big bad snowman abominable snow. Was it snow?
Just
Snowman?
the Abominable Snowman.
Snowman. Okay, because it wasn't a snowman in the movie.
No. What am I? He even has a name.
The
Why can't I
Warlock.
think
The
of
Winter
it?
Warlock, right?
No.
There's a Winter Warlock on.
Oh,
no, I'm
snap.
thinking about.
I have.
That might be
I'm getting too
No,
confused.
I have-
I know I am.
That
Yeah.
completely reminded me. My favorite is definitely I can.
It's with the Santa Claus with the red hair.
No.
Okay.
No. It's the one where The Year Without Christmas
Yes, The Year Without Christmas.
with Heat Miser.
Yeah, I Mr.
Yes,
Heat
that
Miser.
is
Yeah.
my favorite.
That's Jessica's favorite too.
I think that's my favorite.
Yeah, that's Jessica's favorite too.
Christmas at least. Yeah,
That's a good
cool.
one. That's a good one. Yeah, Year
But
Without Santa
all
Claus.
from that same era,
Yeah.
I think that's when all the best ones are made. Elf with the slight exception, but name a new Christmas movie that isn't some stupid rom-com or
A Hallmark movie.
yeah, or a Hallmark movie.
I've been
They
wanting to
just
watch.
Don't do 'em
there was a
anymore.
new Christmas movie with Jack Black, where
Okay.
Yeah,
I've been-
or Dear Santa, but
Yeah.
instead it was spelled Dear Satan.
yeah, I've been
And
wanting to watch
Alex
that.
and I watch it. It's
It's good?
pretty. It's
Okay.
pretty good. Yeah, we
all right, me and
laughed.
Jess will probably
It's
watch
pretty
it.
fun.
All
yeah.
right. And then there was one with The Rock where I watched it with my grandma in the theaters. It was
I don't
The
remember that
Rock. And I think this came out last year, but it was a Christmas movie about. Oh man, it was actually really, really, really good. So Tom, whenever you get the second, it's The Rock Christmas movie last year or something. I would definitely recommend it. Oh yeah, there it is. Red One. Yeah, Red One. It was silly. What was it about? I like what it centered around. because it was like
I feel like I've seen
an
the
evil
trailer to this. I
spirit.
don't think I've ever seen
Anyway.
it though.
A plot. Santa is kidnapped, leading to the global rescue mission. Okay.
And you can watch it on Prime Video.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
fun. I might need to unwrap a second beverage.
Do it. Yes. No. I'm looking forward to unwrapping all of these.
Yeah.
All right. This is exciting.
I've been having cookies, so
Cue
I've
the
been
jingle
like
bells.
washing down.
Number two, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
Let's see what we
I'm
got
excited. The reason why I'll get into Christmas in a second. The multiple reasons why I love Christmas so much. If you can't tell, I decorated the studio and did everything.
Check.
Yo, check it. Oh, what fun it is to get copywritten struck on YouTube. Hey,
Check.
yo, I'm just freestyling.
It wasn't YouTube.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was great. It's too early to be pulling shit like that. So.
I liked it. All right,
All right,
what do you got there?
second
David?
beer.
Do you want me to show you the camera?
It is a Brewdog Winter Staycation. It's a toffee pecan stout.
Damn straight.
Very.
Have you had that
very-
before, David?
Yes.
Oh my
Yes,
god,
I
I'm trying to
have.
get ones you haven't had.
I've
had 'em all.
I've tried, almost all of them.
Pokemon?
It's great though. It is a little bit sweeter with the toffee and pecan. But okay, quick side note: is it pecan or pecan to you guys?
Either or.
But like when you're saying it,
Either.
which one do you say?
Pecan.
Pecan.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
If you're just gonna say it in the sentence, like you're at the grocery store, you need to pick up some
I
pecans.
say pecan. I have that
You say
Akron
pecan?
Akron A accent. Like pecan.
Okay.
Yeah, I say pecan.
Interesting. Yeah.
Well,
no,
yeah.
it's a good beer.
Pecan. Yeah.
Very good. So you're 2 for 2 as far as
Okay, as far as
beers
ones you
that I-
like.
yeah, enjoy.
Oh yeah. All right. I'm on a tear.
Tom's
Tom, yeah. Oh, Tom's number 2. Ooh, I'm so excited to play the jingle bells. Okay. No, not I was. God damn it, Tom. All right. I was gonna tell.
so happy with himself.
No, that was good.
He's gleaming.
Well,
Sweating like I had a sugary drink.
God, that last episode I was sweating. There was beads of sweat from that Rheingeist rosé. All right, Tom, this is number 2. Dang it, I was gonna say something too. Oh no, I was gonna tell you to put jingle bells in from time to time. Whenever I say Christmas, or especially whenever
In
I say
post.
jingle bells. Yeah, in post.
And Tom took it upon himself.
Yeah.
I don't
hear a
mind
cat
Tom's
meow.
version. Yeah.
No, it's cool. I like
That's
it.
fun.
I dig it. I hope there's more. All right, so yeah, this one it's called Dad, and it's a Christmas beer, and it's called Dad because it's Christmas time and Tom's a dad.
From Rheingeist.
This is always on the shelf right next to the 2 that I usually get. And I always look at it and I'm like, I should get this sometime. And now I have it.
Well,
Thank
it
you.
immediately reminded me of you
Nice.
because it's Rheingeist. You brought in Rheingeist last time. It's Christmas theme, and it said Dad, and I was like, ooh.
You're gonna have to try it for us.
Yeah, let us know. I have no idea what type of beer it is. So that was kind of like more of an aesthetic thing than a flavor thing. So that's kind of why I'm throwing different things out there.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. I do like the plaid. I mean, we are all fans.
Does it
of
have
plaid.
It matches your sweater perfectly.
It says hoppy red ale with
Oh, no.
robust malt bill.
Okay. You might not like it as much.
That's fine. It's number 2. I should be good.
Red ale's good.
Red ales are good.
Yeah.
Dang.
Red ales aren't as heavy, so
Right.
you might like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I got that glass for you if you want to pour it out in the glass. Sometimes beers are better
you got,
like that.
You got me a glass too.
I know, and he didn't pour it out. Underappreciated.
Well, this one's getting poured out. so.
Sweet. Oh, I was gonna put a fireplace on the back of the Tom. Whenever you get a second.
All the
trying to do it.
things we were gonna do. Yeah. Also, Tom, go get in your sumo suit.
Yeah, I forgot about that too. Man, between the wrapping the beers and the making the cookies, I don't know where time went. And the decorating of the studio,
Yeah.
time just flew by today.
That it did. So I guess I somewhat interrupted, but I think we were going to be going through some Christmas morning traditions.
Oh wait, I
and
didn't say my
sharing-
favorite Christmas movie.
You did.
Well, yeah, I didn't elaborate on it.
Okay, elaborate. Sorry.
It's not gonna be that big of an elaboration, but
Sorry.
my
Go ahead
favorite
and
movie
elaborate.
is Jingle All the Way. Me and my family have watched that movie. We watched a lot of movies, but we specifically, for sure watch that movie every year. it captures the 90s in such a perfect way, in like a perfect time capsule, where everything just reminds you of, growing up in the 90s, from like the cars you would see to like the coats they would wear, to their family room, how it looks and everything, and the toys they want.
The way people would fight on Black Friday for the deals and the toys. Like,
Right.
I remember even like when I was born in 93, so like my memory really starts late 90s, early 2000s, and like that was such a part of our culture of like getting up,
seeing
you
those
have to
lines
be outside the store at
Yeah.
4 a.m. waiting,
Right.
and then you run in and hope you hear in the news the next day, or on Monday, how many people died from people running people over on Black Friday. It was bananas back then.
Yeah.
And then Cyber Monday became a thing, and now nobody goes out for Black Friday.
Yeah. Well,
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
If you haven't seen Jingle All the Way, the premise is the dad was supposed to get the kid a very popular toy that year, Turbo Man. And he totally tells his wife, oh, yeah, I got it. Up until the very day before, he's like, I got it. And he didn't know how hard it was to get. So it just follows his adventures trying to get this Turbo Man. And it's just the wackiest stuff. And
Oh my god, so wacky! Like in that one picture, like he ends up in the parade.
yeah, he ends up being the Turbo Man,
yeah,
giving out
as
the one Turbo
Man.
doll
Yeah.
to the whole parade, and he sees Jamie, his son.
Yeah.
He's like, Jamie, and he gives him the Turbo Man in the most baller style possible.
Get to the chopper.
But in my family, everyone has their quotes that they'll say, like no matter what. Like everyone's like, all right, chime in here. This is your quote. This is your quote. My favorite one, I share this with my little sister. Is when Sinbad finds out there's an actual bomb in one of the envelopes or the packages. He's like, it's a sick world. It's a sick world. It's just so funny. Oh my god! But everyone has their quote. There's so many funny quotes. It's a funny movie, not as comical as Elf or whatever, but yeah, holds a special place in my heart. So that's my favorite Christmas movie. So.
Yeah, that was back when comedy was so original that movie didn't have to push the boundaries in any way to be funny. It
was silly. It was very silly.
It was silly, but when I think of other comedies and how unfortunately now we don't have comedy movies, at least good comedy movies anymore.
Not really.
Since the Tropic Thunder days, it kind of killed the whole.
That's a demarcation right there.
Well, maybe, but it's the whole thing. Since that time period, there hasn't been a good comedy that was original, that wasn't trying to be pushing the boundaries or dirty. To my memory, and maybe I'm just remembering it from being a kid and not understanding everything, but Jingle All the Way was pretty clean. It was
day
just
drinking it a little
silly.
bit. There's a little day drinking in it. There's little shenanigans.
Sure, but there wasn't an incredible profanity or
No,
derogatory terms,
No,
or
no.
Elf
It was just
pushes the
silly.
boundaries. Elf gives those adult little hidden jokes or things that the kids won't get that the adults do.
Right.
Elf does
Well,
that
that's
pretty heavily.
That's in some. Yeah. I think there's some in Jingle All the Way too. I would have to think back, but
I
yeah,
haven't
they like to
watched
hide
it
those in
in
Christmas
years.
movies.
Yeah, and that's a movie that my dad, introduced us to. So it has those little nuanced jokes that you don't get until you're older or something, that it keeps everybody entertained because the kids are loving it, and then the adults are, gets a chuckle, and you kind of look like, what's so funny? And then you get it later.
Yeah. Well, I know you wanted to bring up something about the Christmas Story. So right before we hop off movies, I know I love, that's probably my second favorite Christmas movie is A Christmas Story, and this is the Christmas Story house is in Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah,
and
that's my
so-
wife's favorite movie, Christmas
Really?
Story.
Yeah, it's a great
she
movie. You'll shoot
loves
your
it.
eye out.
Yeah, we have a leg lamp and everything.
Yeah.
In the basement.
Fragile.
Yeah. Or not, I can't remember exactly what it is. Yeah, but it's there. We
Well,
have
that's
one.
what brought it up, was James said we should have had the leg lamp
Yeah.
here, and it would have been perfect if you would have said that earlier.
It's that pre-production.
But it is.
right?
It's one of those movies, especially because there's that Cleveland tie, that everybody is so defensive of that movie. I probably have never maybe seen the whole thing once.
Oh, I
Just
thought you were
like-
gonna like the movie. I love the movie. I just watched it.
It's just, my dad loved it. It was always on, and it just never really appealed to me. And then because of how everyone was so drooled over, there's certain movies, and we can get into this at another time because I know your opinions will be different. But there's certain movies that everybody else kind of finds a certain way, and I'm not a big fan of, and so I couldn't really.
So this is your hot take. You
Well,
you don't
could be.
like.
Have you watched?
But-
Did you watch
Christmas
the
Story.
Christmas Story when you were little? Did you ever watch it when you were little?
Here and there, just like if it was on.
Okay, that was one of
when
our
did the
traditional
Christmas
movies to
Story
watch.
come out?
Long time
What
ago.
year was
Time
that?
ago.
But they all ate at a. It came out in 1983, so the year I was.
The year I was born.
See, I just remember like so it's hard for me because like when it comes to Christmas movies, that's one category, but then we got into like the TV era and then Christmas specials.
That's-
got
yeah.
so
I love Christmas
funny.
specials.
Like there's some of the Office episodes
Yeah.
where Christmas is my absolute favorite.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so funny and they do it so well. Now it's not a movie, but like I like that more than
But you
I
can
like
make a
fucking
playlist. There's like
Rudolph,
what
you know?
5 or 6 Office specials, and you can just play them one after the other,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like it can last as long as a couple movies.
Yeah, no, that's very true.
And so we're
true.
we're like 90s kids, all of us, and that's why we're doing these specials because that was what I mean. Tom is
Yeah, I consider myself that.
No, you're fine.
your grandfather didn't, Tom.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Yeah, I grew up in the 90s.
So yeah, we all did in one way or another. But we all remember like Christmas specials being such an important thing. Like there would always be a special.
Yeah.
And so we kind of carry that over to this podcast. There's always going to be like a special for these holidays because I enjoy the holidays a lot. It's always a reminder just to kick back and not really take life so seriously because you like look around how much you're blessed like with family and friends. Mm-hmm. So.
Hey, I'm always
love
down for a reason to celebrate.
Exactly. For a reason to hang
So,
out.
like,
Like holidays,
yeah.
exactly. Holidays are hangouts, right? Fundamentally, they bring people together no matter what. Even if it's doing something weird like dressing up and going house to house asking for candy, it brings people together, right? Thanksgiving, that's fundamental. Like 4th
Or like
of July,
Christmas caroling.
watch firecrackers.
Have you guys ever had Christmas carolers?
No.
Have you ever had to
Tom?
be a Christmas caroler?
Whoa!
I've never been.
Let's get into the deep end.
I can't
Tom a
sing.
secret Christmas
Tom, do you want to
caroler?
belt out something?
No, absolutely not.
Meow,
But
meow, meow, meow.
growing up, like
I did a rap.
Yeah, that was
I mean, I was talking, saying, "Yo, what's up?"
that was not the worst.
He went
But
in. He
Don't
went
clip
in.
that.
We
Don't
had-
clip my rap.
Oh yeah, you're going on SoundCloud, bud.
Oh shoot! Someone remix it, please. Auto tune.
Yep. So we had some neighbors that one year, it might have only lasted 1 year, but my dad really wanted us to go sing, and it was adorable. But it was the whole time, you're singing the jokey versions of Jingle Bells.
How old were you?
Probably like 12, and I was the oldest. So it was, something for the neighbors, but we just made it impossible for my parents, and I would not stop singing like Batman smells Robin laid an egg, and so I think we eventually
That's so funny. I
did
haven't
what we were
heard
supposed
that.
to, but we had to do that for church too. So it was kind of like one of our like service things where with the youth they would take us out and do that. I hated it. I would have been so uncomfortable if someone when they knocked on my door because you just stand there and you want to shut the door and go back to what you were doing, but you have to kind of like placate that they're just gonna sit there and sing.
That's so funny. I've never had Christmas carolers.
I've never had a Christmas carolers. I've never been a Christmas caroler.
I remember when I was growing up, like they did a play at church for all the younger kids, and I had to participate in that. So like in the middle of church, they would just have a bunch of like 2nd and 3rd graders come up and reenact the like birth of Christ and like the manger and all that. I don't remember what I was like. I think I was one of the kings one year. I don't remember exactly, but
That was a soft brag. I was a king. No big
yeah.
deal.
I mean,
I
wasn't
brought the
Jesus.
gold.
I wasn't like the ultimate king. Like,
You're a king.
and one
Okay,
of
king.
3. Did you ever have to? I know
goat.
you also went to Catholic church
Yeah.
growing up. Did you have to participate in that?
No, we didn't really have a play. It was just kind of like you stood still. And I never participated in this, but they stood still, like on their mark, and then someone read something, and then after they read something, they would change where they were standing. So it wasn't a play. I did the Christmas. I sang Christmas songs for like the school Christmas song-a-thon or whatever. I don't even know what to call it. I don't have kids, so yeah. So I did that thing, but that's about it. Yeah, not too involved with extracurriculars.
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah, I think that was the only thing I ever did. But, okay. Well, do we want to finally make our way to Christmas morning traditions?
Yeah. Yeah, we
think it
can
might
finally
be-
what,
time.
what Christmas means to you and me.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess I can start. Christmas morning was always, how early will mom and dad let us wake them up to open all the presents? So it was always a battle the night before. And it was always settled. I think the earliest they ever let us get was like 8 o'clock. But they would always have us go to bed early. We'd put out the plate of cookies for Santa, and then they did the thing where they grabbed one of the boots and put powdered sugar on it and made like boot prints into the living room. And I would stay awake all night because I could never sleep on Christmas Eve. And go downstairs, we would all see the presents. They'd have them separated by wrapping paper, similar to Tom's. And then we would go one by one and open presents. My dad would have a camera on a tripod in the corner, just recording the whole thing. And yeah, we would go until we were done, and then we would hang out until we were needed elsewhere.
Nice.
But that was like my Christmas morning, I guess.
Nice.
I think it's pretty standard, but
Pretty
like
standard.
that always
Pretty
took like an hour and a half. Like it always
Did everyone
took
open a
forever.
present one by one?
One by one, and we
That's-
all
you have to
watched
do
each
that.
other.
Yeah, we're
open
not
them.
animals.
See, Alex
We're not
is so
animals.
funny because the first year she was with me and my family doing it, she was like, "You guys are crazy." Like we all
Yeah.
just opened
Oh,
presents.
both
all
sides
at
think
once.
the other ones are crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a big divide there.
What are you, Tom?
So is it one at a time?
One
and
at a time,
and
like
then you
humans.
rotate.
Yes.
Yep.
And then so you do one.
Oldest
go
to
to the
youngest,
next.
or youngest oldest. Sorry.
See,
Yeah.
and I think that's what we've always done, but it's like a
We're all
lot of
civilized here.
pressure. It's a lot of pressure to have everybody sitting there staring at
Well,
you.
you say
like,
thank you. I love it.
But I like, as a kid, I think we always kind of hoped that we can just all dive into it, but we've always done that rotating.
At least get rid of the boring stuff faster. Than
Yeah.
like, okay, I know this is a pair of like jeans. I'm
Yeah,
blah, blah,
no.
blah. As a
Alex's
kid,
family's like, we're like, here's the presents and go, and everyone can open whatever.
Animals.
And then
Animals.
They have breakfast after that.
No.
Yeah, she was like, it's painful sitting with you and your family because it takes so long, and I'm like, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, do you have a traditional thing that you eat on the morning of on breakfast?
Yeah, we usually do an egg bake,
Okay.
like an egg casserole. I
Yeah.
guess it's like a bake.
With sausage and
Yeah, and then Alex's family always does sticky buns as well. Similar to
a
Thanksgiving.
bag and sticky buns. You just remind me of a Great British Bake Off. We're gonna bag sticky buns. I love that
What
show.
about you? Do you have a specific?
Yeah, so my
breakfast?
Christmas, I really enjoy. I love Christmas. It's really into 2 days. There's Christmas Eve and there's Christmas for me. Christmas Eve we go to mass in the afternoon. It's like 4 or 5, whatever. But it's dark when you get out. And then when I was a kid, my childhood, we would go to our grandma's house on Christmas Eve, and that's what. Hold on, I'm gonna rewind because I have these videos queued up. Actually, my dad put all of the home VHS tapes on digital on an external hard drive. So I want everyone to get in my mind really quick for and be as visceral as possible when it comes to my Christmas memories. Actually no, this is perfect because this, David, and I don't think David has seen this yet. This is Christmas Eve over my grandma and grandpa's house. And our grandpa, they lived in a small house in Akron, but he would decorate the ever-loving out of the outside of their house in Akron. Our grandpa did.
Yeah, they had a full nativity scene.
Yeah.
It was all blow up, and it was this whole event where all of us had to go over there one day after Thanksgiving to set it all up, and it literally took all day long.
You could
to
see it
set
from
up.
space. It was
Yeah.
beautiful. And the inside was just as decorated, and you'll see in a second. And what Christmas means, to me, is smelling these cookies, we're very nostalgic, and smelling coffee and being in the presence of my grandma and grandpa and all of our family and friends at that old house. That is the very first thing that comes to mind when I think of Christmas. And Tom, if you want to play this is what it was. So this is all the cousins right in front of the fireplace. And I don't know, you probably can't tell, but there's stockings all along the fireplace, probably like 50 fucking stockings.
Yeah.
All along the fireplace.
For
And
all the grandkids.
For all the
Or
grandkids.
for everyone.
Cousins,
because I think-
everyone. It was
yeah.
a big family. And
All the
everyone
aunts,
got
uncles.
a stocking. And what you're seeing now is our cousin DJ. That's my sister, Mandy. Our Uncle Danny. And yeah, this is what Christmas meant to me. Yeah,
Bill and Trish.
Yeah. And they always, you can pause it here, Tom, because I think people get it. But this is what Christmas means when I think of Christmas in my head. Just that time spending time with everyone, and that warm, super super warm feeling you get because it's Christmas Eve and things are just gonna get better because tomorrow's Christmas and you're with all your cousins and all your friends and family, and yeah, it's just beautiful. And then the other clip, Tom, that's on the desktop, if you just want to double click that, it's my family at home. Opening gifts in our family room. So that's me in the middle and my sister. My sister just meandering around. My mom and my dad, and like our little quaint little family room back in the day.
Gosh, I remember that family room because
Yeah.
when our grandparents were no longer in their house, we moved Christmas Eve to
That's
that
right.
house.
That's right. Yeah, my parents took over
It was
Christmas
probably like
Eve.
5 or 6 years that we
Yeah.
were doing it at your family's house.
Yeah.
And that living room was where, my dad would always have one too many drinks and be passing out gifts. And it was always so fun. I remember, it's so funny. I don't know why this memory just popped in my head, but I remember you getting the box set of The Office one year at your house.
Really?
For a DVD set of the box set of The
Oh, wow.
Office. At least I believe that's my memory of it. But
I don't know. Maybe someone else opened it because I don't remember having that. But there was presents flying around back in the day. But yeah, that's my sister opened that big dollhouse. But yeah, thanks, Tom. But yeah, my dad has every single Christmas on like VHS growing up, and it's just like it's so precious to have that on an external hard drive, all those memories, because I love looking back on Christmas, and that automatically warms my heart just seeing me and my sister and my
it's
parents.
funny that you even say that because I was having a conversation with my sister and my wife over the weekend, and we were talking about how we don't that just isn't a thing anymore.
Recording everything.
Yeah, recording everything.
Yeah, that's true.
And my sister brought up the point when next year when my mom goes to make stuffing, we want to record like a home video of not only us making the stuffing, but also using it as like a recipe. Like nobody's going to know how to make our grandma's stuffing like those original
So it's
sisters.
like a tutorial video.
Yeah, kind of. It'll be like that, but also I'm sure there'll be some funny stuff that happens that'll be
Yeah.
like home video-esque, It's not going to be, unfortunately, in my mind at least, because I appreciate like the slightly out of focus, crappy.
Oh, just on a
quote-unquote
tripod
crappy.
the whole time.
Yeah, well,
let it
just
fly.
like the quality of footage, because like anything now is going to be on your phone that's shooting
Right.
in 4K.
Yeah.
So like it's not going to have that same like home video appeal.
Right.
But
It's never
They
gonna be
have
like
filters.
it's never gonna be like that
Oh,
again. That's
sure.
never gonna be like a stationary camera sitting there for 50 minutes watching people open presents like
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean? My brother-in-law, actually, Nick, shouts out again to Nick. He does a really good job of documenting everything on his phone. Like you never see him on his phone, but like he'll send you a highlight video of whether it's like getting a Christmas tree or whatever special event it is, and he'll just like make this nice little video, and
Yeah.
he has all these things documented. I think a lot of them are on his YouTube or he'll share them with people, but he does a really good job of it, and it reminds me, it's like a mixture of like old school and new school. It's like very home video-esque, just capturing things in the moment, and it's also new school with like there's gonna be music and there's gonna be it's gonna be more entertaining to watch.
it's almost going to like come off as like a reel.
No,
of
it really doesn't. It almost like I said, it almost comes off as like a home video, but like meant for the new age. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Does that make sense? I guess. So kind of like that, but you would just fast forward a lot. I don't know. So yeah.
That's
So
cool.
and the reason why I like Christmas so much, I think it all comes back to our grandpa.
Yeah,
because
they
he
were
made such a big
big-
deal about it.
Big Christmas goers.
And he loved Christmas, and like my very first memories were just loving Christmas Eve, loving Christmas, and he was a big part of that because he showed me like how awesome and special Christmas can be, because he loved his family so much that he's like, at least one day we're all getting together and having a great time. You know what I mean? I'm making it a point too. I'm gonna make it an event. So I really appreciate that.
Yeah, and to think about it, like we've said before, we had a really, really big family. So there's 5 sisters, and then Danny as well. So to have the entire family under one house, I would imagine that was part of what made it so special to him, because no matter what, for Christmas, everybody was there.
Yeah.
Or Christmas Eve, everybody was there. And then Christmas morning, we all did our separate individual family stuff. And then I want to say, what was it? Always the Thursday after Christmas, we would get together again with one of the aunts, but there's an age gap.
Right.
So
yeah, it was like a tradition that we always got together after Christmas, like a couple days after. And I love that, because we could always, we would bring our new gifts and our new, we would play with our new toys or whatever when we get to see each other. And, so was that the first time you've seen the inside of Grandma's house in a minute? Like that clip that I showed?
I remember there was a clip that was floating around maybe last year or the year before of a Christmas that my parents had shown me, but I very rarely see footage of inside that house, and I kind of almost like the way that my memory has it. I remember it being massive. When you were talking about it being a smaller house, I'm sure that it was, but in my memory, because it was a ranch, the layout of it, I was it was so big, and they had this giant window that was almost floor to ceiling. It was
in a family room,
probably 10, 15 feet wide, and probably at least 5 feet tall, the whole side. And that just felt so big to me.
So did their TV.
Yeah.
One of the first big screens that was it just looked like mat on the front, but it extended out super far, a couple yards. And that would be the first big screen TV. And
it was
they would always
the whole
watch
way to the floor too. The speakers were on the very, very bottom of it.
Taking up the whole bottom. And where my love from the Browns comes from is my grandma. Our grandma, she loves the Browns.
Die hard.
And as much as I the Browns, and as much she would probably on them equally right now for sure.
Well, I think that's what makes Browns fans the best fans, is because
it's a tradition. Yeah.
Well, it's a tradition.
Who else would be a Browns fan if not instilled day one? You're a Browns fan. You're a Browns fan. Why would I root for these guys?
We're not idiots. We understand the Browns aren't good. We're not going to claim that they're amazing. We're going to make the points that are true, like their defense this year has been.
You said we're going to make the points.
Very good.
They won't.
Well, sure.
But you're also speaking as a reasonable Browns fan who understands. But it's the different levels. There's so many delusional Browns fans that think that they're going to win every game.
They're all delusional.
And in reality,
with this organization,
we were born in Cleveland, so we're tied to the Browns or family. But I think there's a lot of people that have teams they root for other than the Browns that they like to see win.
Let's go Guards. I'm ready for baseball.
49ers.
That's when you're going to be able to talk.
We're talking about the 49ers in this studio.
You don't like football talk.
What about the 49ers? Enlighten me, Tom.
Is that your alternative team, the 49ers?
Yeah, that's who pretty much. I think there was a lot of a chasm in the fandom when Deshaun Watson came. So it was kind of a hard, how do I support the team who is employing this guy and I don't support him as a person. So the 49ers were one of those teams as a child that I was a huge fan of, and so that's kind of who I decided to root for a little bit more, so that Sundays were a little bit more entertaining.
Why were you a fan when you were younger?
Yeah.
So I was a fan of a lot of teams, especially because the Browns left when we were 12. So it was I just liked football. I liked good football.
You lived through the... there isn't a Cleveland football team.
And I had a lot of hand-me-down clothes. So, if I would get a hand-me-down Steelers coat, Raiders coat, Washington Redskins coat. So, it was I just liked football. I just liked... And so, the 49ers were one that just the rival... I didn't want to be a Cowboys fan. But I just remember from being a kid watching the 49ers play. And
who was their quarterback at the time?
So Steve Young, who was also Mormon, who was also why my grandma loved him.
Went to BYU.
Correct. So there was also that, but that was the connection. My grandma loved a few teams.
I'm not gonna say it.
And anybody that went to BYU,
why not ban us from YouTube too? At this point, right?
No, I'm not. Nope. I already banned us from TikTok. That's. It took 8 episodes for me to get banned off one social media.
No, I definitely agree with you though. It became very, very hard to be a fan of the Browns when Deshaun Watson came in.
Word.
When I was growing up, my second team, because being a Browns fan, it was like almost a requirement that you had to have a backup team that you could actually root for in secret to, if they won the Super, like, the Browns aren't going to win the Super Bowl. So if they're not going to win the Super Bowl, who would you like to see
The
win?
underdog. The underdog. Always. Whoever the underdog is.
So I didn't go with that. I appreciate that because I am an underdog fan. So like in the Super
we're from
Bowl,
Cleveland.
whoever the underdog is, sure, go for them. And I still hold true to this day. But my backup team was always the Chargers. And that's when Phillip Rivers, Antonio Gates, and LaDainian Tomlinson were running the show. Now, I'm trying to remember. I don't think they ever won a Super Bowl together, but they had some of the most fun highlights. LaDainian Tomlinson was one of my favorite running backs to watch. Antonio Gates was literally the first tight end that could catch a ball in the league for substantial yards and touchdowns.
But he also, like, when I was in high school, he was playing basketball at Kent State. And that was like the year Antonio Gates.
Okay.
So he didn't even play football. Like, and we could talk about this for hours. This could be a whole new thing.
I actually didn't know that.
fun.
I didn't know Antonio
Yeah.
Gates was local.
Yeah, I don't know where he's from, but he played at Kent State, and it was a year, I think they went to like the Elite Eight, and I want to say it was like 2002.
Okay.
But yeah, he's a Hall of Famer. LaDainian Tomlinson, completely underrated, one of the best of all time. Phillip Rivers,
Hall of Famer.
Phillip Rivers was about to go to the Hall of Fame, but he came out of retirement at 44 years old, so now he has to wait another 5 years.
And we have the Hall of Fame in our backyard down here in Canton. So inductees and
I've never been. We should do a show trip.
we should. I would actually really enjoy that. I've actually never been to the Football Hall of Fame. So I would love to go. I've heard a bunch of cool stuff. My siblings have gone multiple times.
Yeah. But to bring it back to something that James is interested in, you guys got to celebrate Christmas together. But what I had that you didn't is 2 Christmases. So my tradition was that the night before on Christmas Eve at my dad's house, we would open up one present. A lot of times it was like pajamas. And then then we'd watch a movie.
Yeah.
And that's a tradition that I've had to, tried to keep. And
Yeah.
it might have been a Christmas movie or Little Rascals or something that my dad loved.
So all your kids open PJs?
Well, this was me growing up.
Well, yeah, but you said you kept the tradition going, right?
That's what I've tried to,
It's-
yeah.
Yeah, so is Hudson going to get some new
Probably.
PJs?
I don't know if we did that this year, honestly.
It's so funny that you
Hudson's
say that because it
adorable, dude.
reminds
Hudson's
me.
so cute.
My dad, he gets a big kick out of it, but he buys us a pair of like Christmas dress socks.
Yeah.
Me and my brother, every single Christmas, he just buys them for us, and it's become a thing. I'll wear last year's pair the following Christmas day.
You got
But
me socks for Christmas one year.
I did. Ohio State ones, yeah. Shout out Buckeyes.
And Browns and bourbon.
Shout out their kicker that lost the national championship.
What?
Huh? What is it?
That was just the Big Ten championship.
I live tweeted it on our
It wasn't
on
the
our
big
Twitter.
thing. It
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
the,
sorry, it was a Big
It
Ten.
wasn't the
Yeah.
big playoff championship.
But at my dad's Christmas morning, we had a door
We saw 2 beers, so
that like was the end of the bottom of our stairs to go to the kitchen. There was like a door. So we had to wait at the bottom of the steps till they were all set up. So there was always a family picture of all the kids sitting up the stairs waiting to
God
come
bless.
down. And it was like my little brother, Kyle, is 11 years younger than me.
Wow.
So they always had him as like the elf. So he was always giving out gifts and helping under the tree while we waited. And so we did that. Then we would go to my mom's and we either would find our gifts or, like you talked about doing it later, it would be like the next week. And we would kind of have a second Christmas just to kind of prolong that fun, that feeling.
I love
'cause
it,
It's over
yeah.
so quick.
I know, it is so.
And there's so
quick.
much build up too.
Yeah.
Like literally as soon as Black
Months.
Friday happens, it's Christmas, 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 Christmas.
It's funny you said you take a picture when you do, because when my dad was recording, every single Christmas, he'd stop us at the beginning of the stairs and say, "What year is it?" And we would say what year it was. But then one time, I forget who it was, but someone was so excited, that he's like, "What year is it?" And someone said, "Christmas." And so that's like been like an inside joke with my family. It's like, "What year is it?" Christmas.
That's awesome.
But yeah, dude, I love traditions. Silly, funny ones like Christmas and stuff. Like, I don't know, dude. I just love Christmas so much.
What
Stems
did
from our
what did a morning in your house look like on Christmas?
Well, we would, try to sleep in as long as possible, but probably wake our parents up way too early and jump in their bed. And then, my dad would have to run down and get the camera, make sure the camera's recording, be at the bottom of the stairs, ask us what year it was. Then we would run down and see all the gifts. And then we would open half the gifts one at a time by number. And then halfway, when we were halfway with the gifts, we would have, we do this to this day. We eat dried beef gravy. It's so good. It's so good. It's like
I don't know that I've ever had.
yeah, it's like sausage gravy, but with like dried beef over toast. It's so delicious. But it's like, dude, nothing
Maybe I
screams
have
Christmas.
had this.
Yeah.
Now it's starting to ring a bell.
Yeah. It's like nothing screams Christmas like dried beef gravy over toast, because we'd always eat that during halftime. Go back to our gifts, and then after the gifts, once we were done with the gifts at the house, we'd go over to my grandma and grandpa's on my dad's side and open gifts there, and then go back home. And I don't know, all the time off school, all the time being spent with family and friends. Also, my neighbor Josh, who I just went to that dinner with, I would always call him right after we got done opening presents on Christmas. And he would call me or I would call him. We were like, "No, what'd you get? What'd you get?" Because we were so excited to like show each other the things we got and like play with the things that we got with each other. If someone got a video game, like the whole next day, it would just be like us trying to beat the video game, just passing the controller back and forth. And that was the best. Like, that's what we're missing with video games. I can talk about video games like you guys can talk about Shador Watson or whatever. I'm just kidding. I biffed that on purpose. Yeah, we were just what's missing about video games is just like that co-op feeling of being in the same room, just passing the controller back and forth. When someone dies, you pass off to your friend, they die, you pass off, and you could beat a game in one day. Whereas like I can never beat a game by myself, just because I like that camaraderie and that thing of
I remember one year, because my dad's side of the family is in Pennsylvania, so one year we woke up, opened gifts, and then drove out to Pennsylvania on Christmas Day, and then spent that weekend with them, and then drove back. My parents couldn't take all the time off in the world, so it just worked out one year that like Christmas fell on either a Thursday or a Friday. They were getting that Friday off, and then we stayed until Sunday and then drove back before Monday they'd have to go back to work. And that specific year I got Guitar Hero 3, the one that had like the white Les Paul model. And I remember
all the chicks
opening it, and then my parents I don't even think my parents let me like turn it on or plug it in and like play around before we had to go. And the entire next 3 days, all I did was think about how badly I wanted to play that game. There was no gift that I was going to get from my grandparents, no experience I was going to have out there that was going to be as good as playing Guitar Hero 3 at home. And it was like, how can we get home as quickly as possible?
So were you emo before or after that happened? Or is that your origin story?
No, I think that was like 8th grade. So that's like probably what started my emo, and like I was like, I want to learn how to play guitar to fit this narrative. Let's get the video game version first.
You thought Guitar Hero was gonna help you play guitar?
I thought Guitar Hero was a fun thing to do that was at least close to a guitar, because I didn't have a guitar.
Okay.
So
yeah,
I got a drum set from my parents as like my instrument of choice. And after about 3 weeks of me playing drums, my parents were like, "You're not playing drums anymore." So,
you're no Ringo Starr, son.
Yeah. Well, they just couldn't take how loud it was. It was
I know.
in the
I get it. I had a
basement,
drum
and like
set, too.
that was that.
Yeah.
So, and I already used up my one instrument on the drums, so like getting an acoustic guitar didn't happen until many, many years later.
Yeah, you could have put things on the drum heads and stuff like that to muffle the sound, but it's still loud no matter what you do.
I wanted to play drums so bad in like school band and everything. I did like the xylophone for a little bit, but my grandpa,
Same diff.
my
Like
grandpa,
the marimba?
no, just
Ki-
the
no.
xylophone.
Right, but isn't it the same setup as the marimba? Like it's like a piano. Like xylophone, am I thinking the same thing?
Xylophone is like ding 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 right?
Right,
Yeah,
but
like-
it's got like, but your notes
It
are.
could be. It could be. I
Yeah,
didn't
or-
get that into it. I was in like 4th grade.
Okay.
It ain't drums.
But I wanted
Never
to play
mind.
the snare drum, but
Never
my
mind.
grandpa had a clarinet. So my dad said that if I wanted to play an instrument, it had to be the clarinet.
I have a snare drum in the other room, Tom.
Yeah, I have an electric
If you
drum
want to
set
play
he gave me.
a little drummer boy,
I have no rhythm.
I would embarrass myself too. Okay, so before we forget,
I'm ready.
yes, number three.
Tom,
and
are you
me.
ready? Doesn't matter.
You can drink as much or as little as you want.
But
I want
you're
you to
gonna
open
drink
it.
as much as we want you to drink, so keep that in mind. I drove, remember?
All right.
3 is usually kind of like my limit because I drink like 1 or 2. This has me like, I might like dancing after this one.
You might like dancing after this one.
All right. Tell me you've
Well,
never
check
had.
check out the reel that comes after this episode of Tom dancing with his Christmas hat on.
All right. So yeah, you guys open your last beer. Let's check it out. Hopefully you've never had that one before.
This is one that I don't believe that I've had.
Let me show the audience.
It's from Schnitz Ale, so I have had beer from Schnitz Ale. But I don't think I've had their peanut butter porter.
Nice.
You
It
had
took
a
me 3
theme.
tries.
You went with 2 peanut butters and a toffee.
Oh, you were
pecan.
going dark, my friend. You were going dark.
Hey, I'm totally fine with that. I appreciate the dark beers. And this one's actually, even though it's a dark ale, I'm sorry, it's not a porter. It's a peanut butter dark ale. So it's only 5.5% ABV.
Good one to finish on.
Yeah, I'm actually very curious to try this.
Hell yeah.
Thank
All
you.
right, nailed it. Well, oh yeah, Tom, I'm excited about that one. I actually wanted to drink that one so many times.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Even I've never heard of Revolution Brewery or Revolution Brewing, and it's Fistmas. I don't know if this camera's still going, but it's pretty cool. It looks like he's about to go over Niagara Falls.
But is that
But that's-
what type of beer is that again? 'Cause I read it and I was like, "Ooh, that's good."
It's a red ale with ginger and orange peel.
Yeah.
That
So
sounds.
I thought you liked.
festive as
Yeah, I
fuck.
thought you liked that
A
one.
little more citrusy holiday ale.
Yeah.
That's
thought
awesome.
you- I
I've
thought you
actually
liked that
seen that on the shelves. I have not tried that one. I'm curious to see what you think of it.
That's not bad at all. I'm glad this was that third one.
Tom's
number
gonna give me.
3.
Yeah. Okay. Good. I
James
tried to
James.
make them so they made sense.
I mean, yeah, that's good.
Oh, Tom, could you throw me that white remote that's on your thing? That's for the end of the episode, ladies and gentlemen. You're gonna want to stick around. Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay. So, beers. Dave, do you want to try it?
Yes, I haven't tried it yet.
I am so curious. This is the first time trying a beer, ladies and gentlemen. It's all quiet on the 4th hole. He just needs to tap it in. Get it right in the hole. The ball needs to go in the hole, ladies and gentlemen.
No, that's good.
Yes.
That's good. Usually when I'm drinking a darker beer that has peanut butter, I'm like searching for the chocolate, and there really isn't any
That
chocolate
is
in there.
so dark. I cannot see a quarter of a centimeter through that. Can I try it?
Sure.
This is super dark. Look how dark that
It doesn't have a like super dark.
That's how I
thick-
like some.
Like actually that color I would actually put closer to a darker red ale than I would a stout because there's a little bit of a red hue in the glass.
It doesn't taste as dark as it looks. You're right.
Right. It's
Yeah.
almost like a Schwarzbier. I don't know if
I
you've ever
actually
had
like
one of
that.
those. But it's a pitch black beer that is light, or like a black IPA is another one like that doesn't have the super like thick molassesy or malt mouthfeel as like an imperial stout or a porter. So
Yeah.
yeah, no, I think that's good. The peanut butter comes through clean, and I enjoyed that.
That tasted good.
That's
It was
good.
like is a lot more crisp than like a darker beer is.
Yeah.
Like you were saying with the mouthfeel, it's like crisper.
Yeah,
you know?
it's a little bit of a lighter. Like I could definitely drink a couple of these as compared to a heavier imperial stout. I'm only gonna want 1 or 2 of those over the course of the night. So.
Yeah, right.
No, that's very good.
Cool.
Thank you.
So I nailed it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love giving gifts. It's another part of Christmas. That's why I like cooking, I think. The reason why I like cooking is you're like presenting something like a gift to someone, right?
Yeah,
And so that's
absolutely.
what I like equate cooking to.
Yeah,
yeah,
we can
gift giving.
do a quick like rattle off shout out to Schnitz Ale. What is it?
Schnitz Ale.
Claw and Brewdog and Thirsty Dog.
Yeah.
As well as Rheingeist, Urban Artifact. And last but not least, who makes that one, Fistmas? Oh.
He can't produce with his hands full.
Revolution Brewing.
Revolution Brewing.
Awesome. Hell yeah.
No, that's awesome. Thank you very much.
Hell yeah. Is that camera working at least for now? Your camera, so the audience can see your beautiful
Awesome.
face.
Well,
because
let's get to
it is
yeah.
your segment right now.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, so
Tom's pick of the week.
This is a fun little video. You guys ever like play sports or do anything? You go to give someone a high five, right? But they're not paying attention. So you're just kind of in that awkward, like, what do I do? Do you have like a go-to to solve that problem? Because I'll just finish it off myself and then go.
Yeah. I don't know that I've ever come across like a hesitation. If I'm going to give a high five to someone that they've been like, I'm going to stop here.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I'm.
All right.
Play.
I like these preludes. That
Yeah. Yeah, this is. Oh, James's favorite, football.
Question: are they talking about the
3 days later.
Hi, good morning, Mr. McNair. He still hasn't gone
That's the
yet?
owner of the Houston Texans, by
Oh,
Okay.
See, I didn't know that.
So the owner, C.J. Stroud, the quarterback of the Texans, was walking off the field. The owner was standing by the tunnel and had his hand up to get a high five. C.J. Stroud didn't see him
Oh, it's for
or
CJ.
just walked past. Now the owner's walking around the whole facility with his arm up.
This is
seemingly
another.
stuck.
I always preview these with Hudson.
CJ Holy, that's right.
He loves this. He's like, wouldn't your arm hurt?
I love how Hudson is like he's your filter for what videos make the pod.
This should be Hudson's pick of the week. So all the players are coming out now, and no one can high five him. No one but the guy.
Nope.
That's the guy. He got his high five. See, this is another funny thing. Like, he was caught on video in an embarrassing moment, just like the one that you brought up last week, right? It's kind of embarrassing that she got, called out on social media, blah, blah, for her weight. But she took all the power and self-deprecating, made it funny. And,
yeah.
Laughing with her. This is the same way. Like, that could have been an embarrassing moment, but, like, I mean, being the owner helps a little bit. But, like, he made a funny video about it to kind of, like...
Well, being the owner, you could have taken it either way. You could have made a big deal about it.
Yeah, exactly. You could have been asked about it.
You make a social media video that goes
Right.
viral and makes the Hangout Cultures video segment.
Yeah.
Like, that's the proper way. What are the Browns doing? When's the last time the Browns have released any kind of social media like this that was actually appealing outside of signing a
It's
bunch
all
of one-day
depression.
contracts with Logan and Jake Paul to come in and do one practice? There was some.
We could talk about the Browns when they win. How's that? That's a rule,
Well,
right?
let me finish this off.
That could be a new rule.
Answering your thing, because when they added their third helmet, that Browns helmet, right? They wanted to do a release of the video, and they had a guy fake, but actually falling into the river
yeah.
while filming, so that they can
When they
act
had the
like
floating helmet. Do you remember this? The inflatable floating helmet before the
Well,
draft?
it was just on the dock.
Wasn't it right before the draft, though?
This might be something different, but they were showing the new helmet for this year, the third helmet.
Yeah, I remember
So
that.
they wanted to try to fake a viral moment where the videographer fell into the lake, and it was purposeful, but they tried to play it off like it was an accident and it's so
Cringy.
It's so
so
bad.
lame,
Cringy.
so lame.
It's so bad. If anybody had the unfortunate experience of watching that video and being tricked, it doesn't look.
Who was the team that a bunch of Bud Light was locked away until they won?
this
that was the Browns.
Wait,
yeah, okay.
Was this the new?
Yeah, dude.
Was this
The
the new
Browns are
helmet
insane.
or?
Remember that?
Oh jeez. God bless it, Tom. Okay, yeah. This is Dude Wipes revealing the new helmet. Guy off to the right in black is going to
Looks like he's just on a cell phone.
just walk
is.
right off.
He is.
Yeah, who cares?
But it's like
The
that
color
guy
sucks.
who fell while throwing out an Indians' first pitch, and it was
That
so
was supposed
fake
to be
and
what goes
exaggerated.
around. Yeah, that's not even funny.
No.
Then they immediately have a jet ski that can just ride over.
Oh
with-
yeah, that's
Oh
stupid
my
too.
gosh.
That's so dumb.
But the Browns can make a terrible situation out of
Even
anything.
worse. Yeah, even worse. Okay. No, yeah. I like that last video. I like where your head's at with these.
Yeah.
Keep it coming.
No copyright infringements.
I'm talking to Hudson.
We need to get Hudson's phone number.
Yeah. Can we
And,
just have Hudson come in and hang out? He's cooler.
All right.
Then you?
It's debatable.
He's funny.
Kalshi says. Yes.
That'll be the
My
poll
money is
for
on
this
Hudson.
episode.
All right, guys. Hopefully this works. Hold on. Yeah, Merry Christmas! We're bringing this home. You TikTok. All right. Anyone has anything else to say?
We are clipping that.
We're doing the jingle bells.
Yeah.
Jingle bells. Let's go.
Oh man. So happy, excited to spend a lot of time with a lot of family members. This Christmas is going to be a great Christmas. Thank you all for joining us. Like, subscribe, comment, let us know how your Christmas went. And we'll see you for the New Year's episode that's coming up.
TikTok, thanks for the hangout.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
It's a sick world we live in. Sick people.
Oh, these cookies! I gotta get the recipe from Les. Put that cookie down now!
First we'll make snow angels for 2 hours, and then we'll go ice skating, and then we'll eat a whole roll of Toll House cookie dough as fast as we can, and then, to finish, we'll snuggle.